name is Zinhle. I am from the south of Johannesburg, in a place called Omonde, which is neighboring to Soweto, where we are today, my granny's house, which is also home. I moved to Johannesburg CBD in 2020 for school. I was starting my first year at the University of Witwatersrand. Right now I'm doing my third year and I'm still living there, so I spend most of my time there. If I had to compare Johannesburg CBD to Soweto, I'd say that the two are quite similar, but not too much, because Soweto is more like home for everyone. People go to CBD for work purposes or school, and that's why it's so fast and busy. But every time we return home, we come home to Soweto, where there's houses, children playing, and it's more homey and cozy. But one thing that is the same, though, is the crime that takes place in both areas. Both of the areas are infested with criminals, thieves, and just a lot of criminal activity that goes on. The crime has affected me in a very big way, you can say. My whole life, from the moment I was born, my uncle, who was a DJ, used to work at a local club here in Soweto. He died from being caught up in a gunfight that had nothing to do with him, you know. So the crime, whether you do it, whether you do not do it, it will eventually affect you wherever you go, in Soweto, in Johannesburg CBD. As a woman, I hate the crime that takes place in Johannesburg, in South Africa. The human trafficking, I do not feel safe, especially when I'm in Johannesburg CBD, because it seems like that's a hotspot for human trafficking. When I go out, I can't even go out in peace. I'm always so scared and anxious and paranoid. What's gonna happen next? Is my phone gonna get stolen? Am I gonna get stolen? I feel like I'm never fully protected, you know. So I do not ever feel safe when I'm in Johannesburg, in South Africa, whether I'm in my home, whether I'm at school, whether I'm going out to buy airtime right here at the corner. I never feel safe. One thing I change about Johannesburg and Soweto is the crime that takes place here. As we all know, Soweto is rich in history and culture of the apartheid. They were badly affected by it, and I feel like that's what led to the poverty that is breeding in this area. Next to me is my swing from childhood. I grew up playing with this at home when I visited my granny's house. I found it here. My grandfather made it, apparently. I just found out today. My grandfather made it, and my sister and I and my cousins would play here all the time when we visited my granny during the school holidays. And I can say it has a lot of my memories growing up. Childhood memories that come with me when I'm away from home do include this swing. That's why it's here. It reminds me of the school holidays that I spent at my granny's place. It would be so fun playing with my sister and my cousins whenever they visited. We really enjoyed spending our time outside, either playing hopscotch or we'd be inside playing board games. But if you're not doing any of those, we'd be outside playing with the swing. It was like one of those fun activities that we had right in our yard. We didn't have to go to the park to play with the swing, you know. So it was really nice just to have a swing in the yard. If the swing could talk to me right now, it would say that it's proud of me and the journey and life that I've led, you know. I am out of my shell right now. I am blooming and blossoming. So it would say that I am proud of you, keep on keeping on, and you're doing good. What I miss the most about home is having my family around me. I'm a very socially awkward person. I struggle to be comfortable with other people. I struggle to meet new people. So just having the people that have always been there is the best thing for me. It's like my comfort zone. And when I'm there, I get to do things that I'm comfortable doing, you know. And just having your family around is nice. Your mom cooks for you. When you're at res, you have to figure out what you're going to eat, when you're going to make that food, you know. So being at home just makes things so much easier.